Yo, it's your boy Logos, and today I'm gonna react to Ethan Klein go back and forth with a TikTok alpha male. I saw this video on my feed, and it seemed like a very interesting conversation to get into and have. So let's get into it, and I'll get my perspective on it throughout.
Here's one about what girls can't wear. So let's see. Let's take a look at
So if you're
this.
dating a girl, is there things she can and cannot wear? Well, it depends. I mean, fashion is so broad. So I'll have to see. But if she's dressed provocatively and I'm not with her, there's absolutely no reason why she should be dressing that. Whose attention are you trying to get if I'm not there? If I go out with her, that's another thing. You should only care about my attention. If you're my wife, there should be no other attention from a man you should care about other than mine.
That's
at
a
all,
fact.
except for your father and your brother. That's it. So
I agree with him. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I agree with that. And you know what that brings up to me? Aisha Curry and Steph Curry. I don't know if y'all remember, but a few years ago, or at least a couple years ago, she was saying she felt some type of way because she wasn't getting approached by men anymore. But I don't understand, why would you feel that way? You know who your husband is. He's respected by men. He's respected by sports fans. Of course, they're not gonna approach you. Plus, for the fact that Steph Curry, the wealth that he has, the connections, the notoriety, like most men in the world can't touch that. Plus, why go after a married man's wife? We could just pick through all the other women of the world. Plus, you're a married woman. Why would you want the attention of other men? Why would you want temptation? Especially when you're a public figure. I remember back in 2015, 2016, leading up to I think the 2018 NBA Finals, the NBA was putting the Curry family, all on camera during Stephen Curry games and the Warriors. They will always put them on in the crowd and see them cheering and stuff. But after she said that whole thing about the NBA being rigged because Draymond Green got ejected for trying to hit LeBron in the nuts, that stuff stopped. Like, I only say that because there's kind of like a history of her saying crazy, reckless stuff. But once again, I don't understand why you need other men attention. You're with somebody. This person's going to provide for you, protect you, give you everything you possibly ask for. Don't bring in temptation when it's not necessary.
So your stance is you can look pretty when you're with me, but if you're not with me, you need to not look pretty.
No.
Okay.
How did you get that? I don't understand how you get that out of that. His whole stance was you shouldn't be doing things to be getting male attention. Male attention outside of me, your husband, and your son or brother. You shouldn't be desiring any other men to like be attentive towards you because you're married. You belong to somebody. I don't get what's so hard to understand about that.
Wrong. My stance is you shouldn't dress provocatively unless you're with me.
What's provocative?
Like showing a ton of cleavage or wearing as little clothing as possible.
Wearing as little clothing as possible. Okay, so it's cool when they're with you, but if they go out looking like that, it's not okay.
And I mean, no, I would say even when they're with me, I wouldn't want them to do that in public.
Good, thank you. I'm glad he changed that up because I don't understand why guys who want the woman to dress like that to begin with, publicly, with or without you. Because some stuff need to be saved for private in the bedroom. Not everybody needs to see what you have. Save some stuff to the mystery. 90s women, 80s women, 70s women still look beautiful and sexy as hell. And they don't need to show their ass all the time they do it. I don't know. It's kind of funny how they say men are, quote unquote pigs, or we only want one thing. But at the same time, they just keep showing that over and over and putting it in your face.
Okay. Okay.
What's the problem?
Well, it's a little insecure.
No, it's not.
It is a little bit.
It's a preference.
Well, no,
it's
a preference.
It's a preference.
Well, in this video, because you're kind of walking it back, so we can move on if you want. But in this video, you say, dress sexy when you're with me, but not when you're not with me.
Yeah, no, I would say
now
I
you're saying
prefer
don't
if she
dress.
never dressed.
Don't dress.
I'm not saying dress sexy. Women can dress sexy and not provocatively. You can dress sexy and look tastefully good without showing like your tits and your butt and whatever. But
it's a preference.
Yeah, I would say I would.
It's
have some class.
It's a preference based on your.
I don't like it.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's not.
No, that's fair. If you have that understanding with your partner, I think that's totally fair. But this
It's not insecurity either. It's not insecurity. It's just I don't like that. I don't want.
It is. Like, let's follow the thread.
No, it's not.
Because you're basically.
No, it's not. Would you want your wife out there?
Okay,
Would you want your wife out there dressed like a hoe?
Well, the definition of a hoe, I guess, is.
You gonna be.
I'm not quite sure what that means.
I hate when people play these word games. You know what the definition of a hoe is. You know a streetwalker when you see it. Come on now. There are multiple names for a hoe.
But
just answer my question. Would you want her out there dressing or wearing as minimal clothing as possible out in a club?
Would I want my hold on.
No, answer the question.
Okay, well, let me show you this.
Like, it's a yes or no.
Okay, well, hold on.
Yes or no.
Is my wife dressed like a hoe here? Because I just want to get she posted this to social media.
Would you go out to dinner with your wife dressed?
I wouldn't say she dressed like a hoe. I just, in my opinion, she's just showing too much for public social media. Unless she wearing that stuff because like she advertising the products, I don't see why it's necessary to post a picture of you in the bra and I could clearly see on the. Like honestly, I could really see your whole titties. That bra ain't really doing anything at all, bro. This is nah. That's crazy. I ain't
dressed like that.
Of course, she wouldn't go like that. I mean, why? But do you?
I don't know why she's posting. I mean, that's you and your wife, your relationship.
No, but I wouldn't
be okay with her posting
Say
on
what you
Instagram.
want. I'm trying to understand your point. Do you think she's dressed like a hoe right now? And you can say yes, it's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't want her posting. I wouldn't want my girlfriend posting pictures like that.
Because that's a
Instagram.
preference from insecurity, right? Because
no, it's not.
Because
I don't want that.
Yeah, because it makes you feel insecure.
No.
It doesn't make me feel insecure.
How does it make you feel?
Secure.
How does it make you feel?
I don't like the hold on. How that girl's.
It doesn't. I don't think it makes you feel insecure. You're just doing something that you know that if I did it, you wouldn't be comfortable with. We're just showing respect both ways. Like if he just posted pictures all the time with his shirt off and like his like a V cut or whatever going down to his crotch, you would have a problem with that. Like, come on now, like let's stop playing stupid.
Portraying herself, like how she's basically advertising and like saying like, look how nice my body looks for the entire world to see, for the entire public to see. I don't like that. I want her to just save that for me.
Why
because
don't you like
what
it?
I like.
But
I
why?
just don't want other people seeing it. It's mine.
Are you not?
It's mine.
It's yours. It's yours.
It's my wife.
That's my
I don't
wife.
want everyone
Like,
to see her body. It's
yours.
my wife.
Okay, somebody tell me if I'm wrong or not, but from my understanding, the little bit I know about Ethan Klein, is he an open marriage where they both can just do stuff freely? If so, like your perspective is completely warped compared to everybody else's. Most people don't want to have a relationship where their wife or their husband could just have sex all around and just freely do stuff like that. True, most marriages and most people in marriages don't post pics like that to begin with.
Yes, and I'm hers.
Okay, and so, well, to me, I don't want to control.
Yeah.
I want my wife, Hila, to be as powerful and confident as she wants to be. I'm not threatened.
How is posting a picture with your tits out? Okay, they're not out, but just visible. They visible as hell, if you ask me. How is that making you powerful or strong or empowered or any of this nonsense we always hear about?
By other women looking at her in a way that they think maybe she's attractive or maybe she looks hot or whatever. Because I trust her, right? She knows. Well, hold on. I know that there's no one else out there who's going to tempt her away from me, and I want her to feel powerful and confident. Okay.
You're not insecure, is what you're saying. That's all.
I don't think I'm insecure. Right.
That's what you just said. I'm not insecure.
It sounds so. You want her power and confidence to come from people liking pictures of her looking half naked or showing all parts of her body that don't need to be shown. I don't know. I still don't get it. I understand the stuff he's trying to say, but at the same time, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I'm the same with my wife.
Yeah.
She's with me, and nobody's going to do anything.
Exactly.
I mean, she's not going to do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
And so And so I just want you to dig a little deeper and explain why you don't like it. Because it's yours. Because she's yours. And nobody else can see her body. Nobody else can see her body but you.
Yes.
Even if she wants 100%. To show it. Even if she wants to show it because she wants to feel sexy.
She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to.
I know, but you're a role model and you're putting this out on your TikTok. This is what you're putting out. I know you guys have a preference, but I'm talking about your influence on men. So if she wants to go out and dress sexy and look good, you're against that.
That's not what he said. Good way to twist his words. He said he don't want his wife dressing provocatively, showing a whole bunch of skin, cleavage, ass out in public. That is nothing to do with her looking attractive when they go out. You can look attractive without showing off your body to the whole world. Like I said at the beginning, and as the guy said too, like you can be classy, sexy. You can dress nice and be sexy without being revealing.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm against her dressing provocatively. She can look nice, of course.
Because for women, putting on makeup and dressing sexy and going out, it makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel confident. It's not necessarily about wanting to fuck other dudes.
It's what it is what makes them feel powerful about it is when they go out and they dress really nice. What gives them the power is the attention that they get. It doesn't have to be a guy walking up to them. It could be a guy looking at them. Okay. And that's what gives them the power. It's the attention from other men. Okay. And if that weren't true, then they could dress up and look amazing and just, and they could stay in home, or they could look in the mirror and without anyone around.
So they can dress hot, but stay at home.
I don't think that if I have a girlfriend, she should.
That's what he did. This is my first video actually seeing this stuff, but he is I wouldn't say a master, but he has a habit of trying to twist words so far, because he didn't say nothing about her just having to stay home. The whole point that he is making, that if it was just about wanting to look good or feel powered and men aren't involved, she could just look in the mirror or just wear that stuff around the house. True, she probably wears stuff like that around the house, or even less, in private. So I don't understand it. It's about guy attention, male attention.
Should have a desire to go out there and even seek the attention from other men, because the attention she gets from me is enough to fulfill her.
But don't we all crave validation? Like, don't we all crave validation in some way?
You should get enough validation from your wife, and your wife should get enough from you. She should be inspired by you, and maybe if you had a six-pack, she would be more inspired by you, and she wouldn't post thirst traps on Instagram. But you should be inspired by your significant other.
Okay, so me not having a six-pack is promoting my wife to seek male attention because I'm not hot enough, because my attention is not worth it.
Maybe if you took care of yourself, Ethan, and you were in better shape, maybe she wouldn't. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe.
No, it's a good hypothesis. It's a good hypothesis. So if I was hotter,
maybe not.
If I was hotter, she wouldn't feel the need.
Not hotter. If you took care of yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to be hotter.
Okay, if I was skinny and I had a six-pack.
If she saw you and you're like, wow, he really cares and respects himself, and I like his attention, and I don't need to go out there and look for attention from guys in the comments or whatever.
See, don't you see you're insecure? Because I know
it's not insecurity.
Yes, it is. You are insecure, dude.
Okay.
You are threatened by the other attention that people give to your significant other. You're threatened.
I'm not threatened by it at all. I know that there's not going to be other guys out there that can compete with me for my girl. My girl loves
I don't even need to compete.
I just don't like it.
In a way, you're competing even if you think you're not competing. Because when she goes out, she can't help but see the other guys around her, you, or whatever. That doesn't mean she compare them. But at the same time, at least from like basic looks or whatever, the ears, like, you know, we just all know some people look more attractive than others.
Even thinking about competition.
I'm not threatened. I just don't like it. It doesn't threaten me. If she wanted, look, Ethan, if she wanted to post a picture and I said, look, I'm not comfortable, I don't like it, and she did it anyway, that's fine. She can do it anyway. And then I would just be like, hey, this breaks the boundary of the relationship. This breaks the sanctity of the intimate relationship I want to have with my wife.
Right.
I'm going to just split here. I'm going to go find a girl that respects me. It's not about insecurity. It's just, this is my preference. This is how I want to conduct my life. I like to take control of my life and live my life the way I think
That's
is best
fine.
for me.
But you're putting
And you don't
out
like to do
messages
that.
to
You don't
young
like-
men as a role model, self-proclaimed role model.
Yes.
You refer to your girlfriend as she's yours. I mean, she's a human being, right, with her own desires. She's not a.
Oh, here we go with the object stuff, and you're a controlling woman, or your sex is against women because you say she's yours. Like, women say he's mine all the time too. I literally see that stuff on like armbands or like freaking photos or like albums or like paintings or pictures that you hang on the wall. I hope he's not finna go down the rabbit hole. I think he is.
Object.
Yes, absolutely. She is mine and I'm hers. We are to die for each other.
Don't you feel a little slutty when you walk around with your big biceps out and shit?
I only put on this shirt
biceps?
so that I could show you guys that I work out.
That's
That's
Okay,
a little
most of the time
fucking
I'm wearing a hoodie.
slutty, bro. Are you looking for validation from people in chat? Because you're cross.
I'm just trying to show you guys. I'm just trying to flex on you guys.
But
I'm trying
why?
to show you guys what's up.
No, but like you think
That's
that
not
it's
even
funny.
big bicep.
You think you're being funny, but you actually just totally undermined everything you said. You're putting out your biceps. Why are you doing it? For validation.
I'm not doing it for validation.
You just said you
No,
wanted
I'm
to show
not.
it off. You just said you wanted
Ethan,
to show
it was
it
a
off.
joke. Ethan, I just put on a shirt and I'm
Okay,
on.
but
I'm
okay, so
talking
it's
to
a
you right
joke,
now.
but your
I'm
arms-
sorry that my biceps are big and you're looking.
We'll
at them,
cover
so-
up. I'm sorry that my wife has big, beautiful titties.
Oh, gee. So are you really trying to compare people's arms to a woman's breasts? Really, that is not the same. Like, he can't just walk around in long sleeves all day, every day, just because he has, I don't know, not flabby arms. Because his arms not even that huge compared to like some other people. I'm not even talking about just bodybuilders, but guys who just consistently work hard to lift heavy weights. His arms could look a lot bigger. He's a healthy dude. The guy that was just flexing, but he's not as huge as he could possibly get to if he just kept grinding at it. So I just don't see it.
I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. Can you guys give me like 2
absolutely.
minutes?
Please go ahead.
Where did you find this guy?
What's next? He flexing his calves.
I feel Dan more normal now. You better like me now, Dan. Where'd you find this guy?
On TikTok, he's just one of these characters. You know what I mean?
I feel cam validated today. I feel cured of histrionic personality disorder after meeting this guy.
Jimmy's cured.
You couldn't be from two different worlds, Ethan.
Well,
You
we
two
are.
guys. No,
And we are.
him and you.
No, we are. I'm saying we are.
Yeah, you're just.
Hey, dude, look
So
at this.
what thirst trap did I post?
Bro, this
the
is
shirtless picture on Instagram.
Yes, dude. This is unacceptable. That's a thirst trap. That's
Yeah.
like you're.
Well,
yeah.
that was before. That was before. So
23
that's why.
weeks. How long you been with your girlfriend? Thought you.
And it was also, I mean, pretty inspiring, I would say, considering I was.
Women can't be
Pretty
inspiring
overweight.
with their bodies.
Okay,
mean, there's-
so I see you try to get him in a gotcha, but if he posted this before he was in a relationship and he did this showing like his like weight loss journey, I see no issue with that. He don't show no V cut. At least they didn't show no picture of him showing no V cut so far. But once again, if he's single, what can you do?
There's nothing inspiring by taking off your shirt and showing men your tits. It's
That's
not
what you're
inspiring.
doing. You literally just took your
That's
shirt off and
exactly
showed
what
your
you're
tits.
doing in
He's showing his gym body. He's not showing his, dick print.
that photo.
Yeah, but the difference is I trained extremely hard
Well,
and
what
I
about the
dieted
girls
properly
who
to
train
get those.
extremely hard and then post? Like
Yes.
Hila is
Yes.
training right now with a trainer
Yes.
for a few
That's
months.
exactly what Hila's photo was.
That she's showing off.
Okay, I
Is that why I can see her nipples clearly in the picture? Okay.
didn't know that. That's great.
Oh well, I think
Sure.
that's super inspiring that she did that.
Oh.
But
Well,
don't
yeah,
you see
if
how
you're- if
silly
you're
you're
training
being?
It
and you're-
inspires me
Sure.
actually.
Don't you see how silly you're being? You go, oh, I didn't know that. But it's like, everybody who's posting pictures, like, there's a lot of them just feel good. They want to show it off all their hard work.
There's
That's not
different
true.
contexts, right? These things are a lot more nuanced. Like if you're just posting a slutty picture versus if you're like working out and you're showing your core or like your progress in the gym, like before and after, that's a different context.
Okay, so
you.
gym
You
progress
understand
pics
that?
are good.
It's a different context.
So
You
if a
can't- you
girl
can't
posts
disagree with that.
herself in like tight gym pants and like a bralette to show off progress, is that cool? Or is that slutty?
Look, I still wouldn't want my girlfriend to do that. Just
Yeah.
my personal preference.
Right.
But it's okay. I understand that if you want to show people your progress and you're proud of it, I'm all about that.
Yeah, but did you see it's a little silly? Because it kind of all qualifies as that. When people want to show off and feel
No,
good.
it's not. When you post a picture like his quote unquote wife with your nipples out, that's not about showing off progress. You're just trying to get attention. When you post a picture with just your ass primarily facing the camera and not really your face, or you're not emphasizing like your growth or anything like that, you're not doing that for gym progression or to inspire people, quote unquote. You're doing it for attention and likes and comments.
No,
Because we're all working on
I just think it's
ourselves.
context. Yeah, sure. I just think it's context.
Yeah, because
but-
this video you're putting out as the self-proclaimed role model says women should not ever do that because that means they don't respect their man. Like, this is you as a role model
If you're
talking to
dating a girl, there
men.
are things she can and cannot wear.
Because now you're adding nuance and context and stuff, and you're walking stuff back, and you seem more human, right? But like when I watch
Well,
it,
this is how I
well,
am.
hold
This is
on
how I
though,
am.
because
Of
that's
course-
not what you're
of course
selling.
on TikTok.
That's not what
Of
you're
course, Ethan,
selling.
Of course, I'm not selling anything.
Yes,
of course,
you are.
on TikTok,
You're
things
selling
are taken
yourself
out of
as a
context, and I have
self-help
no
person.
control. I have
Stop
no
it, it's
control
your
over that.
people.
No, I don't. I don't have a self-help
what happened to being an
course.
alpha male, bro? You don't have control of your own social media account and the
I
people
never-
you pay.
I never said
Who
I
would want to
was.
be? You're
I never-
incompetent. I have
I
control
never
over
said
my
I
shit.
was.
That's pretty hot.
I never said I was, Ethan.
You
I
say
never said I
you
was.
pay
And
them.
you know,
You pay them.
You know.
You pay them.
Listen.
You said you
right,
pay them.
Listen. Okay. Are you done?
You said you pay them.
Yes, I do. Are you done?
Well, now that yes,
Can I
I'm done.
speak?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. I never said I was an alpha male. I don't sell any self-help courses. I don't do any of
You're
that.
inspiring.
Okay. I'm just trying to inspire people. Sure. And I actually forgot what I was going to say, unfortunately, but
That's
hopefully
okay.
it comes back to my
Let's
mind.
go back. Let's go back. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, don't you sell courses though about like being a drop shipper and shit?
So I'm glad you asked. We actually have a free course.
You have a free
and
course,
people
but
can go in. Yep. People can go and join that for free. We just launched our first paid course yesterday.
so you do sell stuff
And yes, as of yesterday, I sell paid.
because you just said you
And
don't sell stuff.
I said I don't sell self-help stuff. God, Ethan, you are so annoying to argue with. You
Because your ideas are
picking
inconsistent.
Here's
You're
your nitpicker.
You're picking at like the tiniest
not.
little details like that. You're just
That's what-
arguing like such a child.
No, but that's what it feels like to you. But I'm picking at your logical inconsistencies because your opinions, they're like,
You would have been a good lawyer, Ethan.
well, thank you.
No, I'm listening to you.
But they're not small points, right?
Am I right, Olive? I just thought of that.
They're not. They feel annoying to you because like you don't have adequate answers because your whole identity is contradictory. You're on one hand selling this image and you're not selling it, right? People don't have to buy to watch your TikTok, but you're branding yourself as a self-help guy and you put out videos like this about what women shouldn't, can, and
No.
cannot wear.
But this is the thing too. I don't need this guy. I don't even know his name. This TikTok alpha male, quote unquote. I don't need him to tell me that I don't want my girlfriend or wife to not dress provocatively in public. That's just common sense. I feel like that's just most men or most guys nowadays. I don't need this guy or any other guy trying to influence me one way or the other. It seems like Ethan Klein and his relationship seem to be more the minority, and if anything, he can try to influence men to feel more like him than the other guy. It just seems kind of weird with the nonsense he says, and he very is nitpicky.
And then
Okay, that was it. Jeez. So after this, I'll probably react to the album preach video, considering that video is part of the reason why I decided to seek him out. So maybe they'll talk about this stuff or not. I'll just have to wait and see. But that's it for now. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate you watching all the way to the end of the video. It's your boy Logos, and I'll see y'all next time.